Alright, and hello. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team Episode 6. Hopefully this time we can actually do something. Let's see what missions I have. I'm gonna take a couple of jobs. I don't have a cherry berry, so I'm gonna go buy one. Marsh. I actually don't know what's up with this. I think I went the wrong way. Gonna go get a cherry berry if I can. I think these are the traders. Do you have... They have a cherry berry, so I need to take out 120. Hopefully the reward is worth that kind of money. I will take 20. Thank you, Persian. I know we don't have very many subscribers, but please do, if there's any games that you would like us to play, like I said last time, we do have a list, or I have a list of games that I think we should play. But if you also have any games that you would like us to play, please do let me know. I'd be happy to take any suggestions, because we're starting out and we don't really know what we're doing. Any sort of advice or requests are much appreciated. And if you're an early subscriber at this point, I think it's don't want to get too cocky about it. It's a good time to make suggestions, though, I think, because we really don't have many suggestions to respond to. So, very easy to respond to the ones that we get. Connor and I don't know what a delivery looks like in this game. I haven't played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a short while. I don't know how long. I played one on the 3DS, so I don't think too long ago. I don't know what the apples do. Kind of vaguely remember the idea of you can get hungry, but don't really know what it's about. A lot of items in this one, look at that. Mostly apples. I remember apples had a special purpose in one of the games that I played. Don't know what that purpose was. What am I looking for? Not just the exit. I was certainly trying to rescue someone. But I don't know who, and I don't know from what, so we will have to play this by ear. They weren't there the last time. And there we go, I rescued someone. Look at that. I think I might have to just for myself end off for the night, or after this one or after the next one. I'm not completely sure when. Just a warning for myself really at this point. Let's have some talk though, I guess. So, nostalgia seems to be a good point of talking about things. I used to watch Pokemon when I was a kid, and there was one time my parents used to watch Coronation Street with my sister later, but it was my parents at first, and they've all kind of stopped watching it at this point, and they like vaguely know what's going on. I have no clue, I can't keep up with it. Welcome, Volto. I'll just walk through the door here. And there was one time when I was about 8 years old, I think, that there was an episode of Pokemon where May was in the Sinnoh region. And I really liked May and Max. They were, like, that was my season where I really got into the show. Was, like, I watched it when I was younger and I saw Misty and Brock, but the characters I really liked were May and Max. I liked Misty too, but really got into the show with, oh great, I got a Triad Berry. With May and Max. Raffle Rocks? Okay, well, that's not quite worth 120 bucks. And I watched the episodes with them in it, and eventually, I don't know exactly when, because I think when I was, around the time I was getting into Pokemon was around the time that Platinum was coming out. So, Dawn must have been a character before that point. But, you know, at the same time, I still had this connection with the other characters, and so there was an episode where May was meeting with all the current characters, which would have been Ash, Dawn, and Brock. And so I was like, no, Mom, I need to see it, because I was 9 years old. Kind of a nostalgia, crazy thing. So, yeah, I think Pokemon was one of the first series that I really got into. It's really a perfect series for kids. Like, I think it was developed based on Miyamoto's personal experience with like catching bugs when he was a kid, and it really does kind of, you know, kids are curious. They like learning new things. And animals very much go hand in hand with that. The idea of capturing a bunch of different animals, it's very appealing. Even to me now, I'm 20 years old and I still really like the idea. As evidenced by the fact that I'm playing this game. I think I had a broader point when it came to nostalgia, but I have since forgotten it. I used to really like the water types when I played Pokemon games. like water types were the only starter I would ever get. I think the reason for nostalgia was I was gonna go watch something when I was done recording. Afraid to say I can't remember what it was. Yeah, my first Pokemon game was Diamond. Don't know how common that is. I think I mentioned in an earlier episode that my first Pokemon was Piplup. Kemplin. My first Pokemon was a Piplup. I named it Bubbles. He was my friend. He was my good friend. That must have been around. Why did I do this again? My dad's in the armed forces, so I've moved around quite a bit throughout my young life. Something that I think will end now that I'm an adult living on my own, for the most part. Yeah, I moved around quite a bit. Why was I saying that? Oh. That's fine. Hopefully I'll watch this episode later and remember why I was bringing that up. And continue the story in the future. Still talk to quite a few of my friends from Alberta, which is where I was born in Alberta and grew up in Alberta for the most part, I would say. Well, I don't know how fair that. Ontario and Alberta kind of split my upbringing. Yeah, that's got a bowl toy coming up. Alberta is, I think I was from ages 0 to around 7, and then I moved to Ontario from 7 to 10-ish, and then Alberta again from 10 to 14, and I've been living in Ontario ever since, so it's been about 6 years there. So it might actually be a majority of my time in Ontario, which is kind of weird because I very much see myself as an Albertan, as opposed to an Ontarian. I see myself as Canadian first, but you know. Regional identity is valid, at least. Oh gosh. And Alberta was where I got my DS. It's where I got dang, what else did I get? Might have just been my DS. I think my DS, my 3DS, and I got Minecraft when I was living in Alberta. Because my friends there had Minecraft on their Xbox and their PC. I didn't have an Xbox at the time, but I did have access to my family's computer, so me and my sister ended up splitting the cost for a Minecraft account, which we still share today. So it was mostly so that I could keep in contact with my friends after I moved, which I still do. Very happy to say. It's been, I think, 7 years. Gosh, 7 years since I moved from Alberta to Ontario, and I still make sure to keep in contact with my friends from Alberta because, you know, I think that's important. Keeping in contact with the people that you want to, really. Will this do anything? Well, alright. More than anything. Might be a longer episode. Hopefully I remember what I wanted to do before I... Oh gosh, Kemplem, no! Before I go to bed. Kemplem, you got this, man. I mean, friend. Sorry. Kemplem! Don't be so silly. I think it's important to keep in contact with people that you want to keep in contact with. Obviously, there are people that you might not be that fond of, and you don't want to be, you know, in contact with. Totally up to you. Wanted to keep in contact with these people, and I fairly successfully have. A lot of it actually did have somewhat to do with Minecraft, because my friends from Alberta, the main friends that I had, the two of them they are twin brothers, and they're like brothers to me, also now. So there you go. We're actually pretty close birthdays. Still give each other birthday presents on Steam. And we kept in contact. I think a lot of it was due to Minecraft, but a lot of it was also due to the fact that we had known each other for years at that point, and giving that up would have been something that was kind of hard to do. We were so close. Kemplem, don't fuck this up. Apologies for the language. Heck yeah, Kemplem. And one of those friends actually is my first subscriber on this channel. So shout out to him if he's watching. I know we when we were recording Donald Duck Goes Quackers, he very explicitly said to me that he wasn't very interested in watching. So shout out, man. Oh, heck yeah. Ember. Will I level up as well? Hi, Rogue. Kemplem. And a water gun. That should be helpful. I think nowadays, now me and those friends, like we've talked even this week. We still talk pretty often. I did play Minecraft with one of them a few days ago, but it's kind of more of a nostalgia thing now than it is like their sister had a server set up and it's gone by now. but that was how we largely kept in contact, and I'm very thankful for that, because years later, we're still good friends. I have a lot of media. Oh, uh-oh. Earthquakes. Quiet. Sit Skirmer. We'll fight. Can I throw gravel at them? Oh heck yeah, there, bud. There's quite a few media things that I kind of owe certain aspects of relationships to, like my current girlfriend. We met at a party that Connor invited me to, and her roommates invited her to, because Connor and her roommates were in an improv group together. Yeah, you can't keep up, that's right. Go the heck away. And we ended up talking because of I think it was Jurassic Park that we ended up connecting over, because that's my favorite movie, and it was one of her favorite movies, and I think it's her favorite movie, but she really likes dinosaur stuff. Like, she was taking a dinosaur, something to do with dinosaurs, of course, when we met. And she would talk to me about that kind of stuff, like how you can find fossils where it's like an imprint of a leaf. Anyway, I don't really know a bunch about that. My uncle from Alberta is really into that kind of stuff too. And big tourist spot for me anyway in Alberta is Drumheller, which is like where you can find a lot of fossils there. They have the Royal Tyrrell Museum. I love it. It has been one of my favorite places since I was, as long as I can remember, really. So, a lot of people in Ontario haven't heard about it, which is kind of surprising to me, but in retrospect, probably shouldn't have been that surprising. But when I told her about it, she was very interested in learning more about it and seeing what kind of stuff there was there, and she's interested in going. So, you know, I always love going there. So that's something we have planned in the future, is going there to Drumheller. You can basically find fossils. There's several shops where you can buy fossils, like you can buy like ammonites or gosh, I don't know what they're called. You can buy like those, I think the ammonites are the ones where it's like a little spiral, and you can also buy those like little squid things. You can also find a bunch of petrified wood in, like my uncle, we were camping 2 or 3 years ago, and my uncle went off to the river with my cousin and sister, and they came back with like a handful of petrified wood, which is very interesting. You know, I don't know how he's so good at finding it, but he's very fascinated with that kind of stuff, so he's built up somewhat of an eye for it. We just needed heck yeah, more members, bro. Look at that. Oh. Alright, well. Go to Pokemon Square tomorrow. Find the Wigglytuff Club. Wigglytuff is usually there. Some useful information. We're finding a residency for more Pokemon to join my rescue team. It's a little disappointing that they didn't just kind of let me do that. What can you do though? Alright, I think that's where I'll leave this episode for today. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.